Good evening, this is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. Today, I'm still getting ready for Christmas. I still have recipes for Christmas. Today, I'm going to concentrate on dips and on special salad dressings that I use during the holidays, during any holidays. It doesn't just have to be Christmas or any special occasion I have. The first one is a loaded potato chip dip. Got cream cheese, sour cream, package of ranch dressing, crumbled bacon, and green onions. And it seems like every recipe I use a lot has bacon in. So I'm going to have to find new recipes here. But I'll wait until after the new year. Because, come on, we need something to lighten up this Christmas season. So anyway, and then you have your cheddar cheese. And you combine them all. Combine your cream cheese and sour cream and you beat until it's smooth. Add your package of dried ranch dressing and stir it in completely until it's incorporated. Add the cheddar cheese, the bacon, and the green onions and thoroughly mix it. Put the dip in a bowl and then garnish with extra bacon, shredded cheddar cheese, and green onions. That's one of my favorite dips. It's like baked potato, loaded baked potato. Okay, this is another one that is one of my favorite. In fact, I make this all the time. You use chili cheese dip, and it doesn't get any easier than this, people. You have 2 cans of chili without beans, 1 pound of Velveeta cheese, and a dash of milk, just a little bit of milk. Put all your ingredients in a crock pot, cover and cook on low until the cheese is melted. Takes about an hour, hour and a half. You can't get any easier than that. Okay? And I put the milk in to help the cheese melt. Otherwise, it takes too long and it doesn't want to melt. Right? So I put a little bit of milk in there. Next one. This one is, I like this one, from Noreen's Kitchen. I follow her a lot. She got a lot of good recipes. So if you haven't checked her out, check her out now. This one is a cold crab dip. This one is different. I love crab. I love seafoods. So, this is a good one for me. You got your cream cheese, a cup and a half of lump crab meat. Now you wait until we come down to that note. If you can't afford crab meat, and I can't, and besides I can't find it around my area, I use imitation crab meat, and I can use that. Or I can use 2 cans of crab meat that has been drained and rinsed. But I usually use the imitation crab meat. And she says that's fine. She says it tastes the same. Okay, then you have a half a cup of green onion, and yet that's divided. 1/4 of a cup of fresh lemon juice, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of Old Bay. You can use any food seasoning, but I use Old Bay all the time. And then you use 2 cups of cocktail sauce. You beat the cream cheese until it's smooth. You add lemon juice, other seasonings, half the green onions, 1/4 of a cup, and 1 cup of crab meat, and you mix it all thoroughly. You spread mixture in the bottom of a pie plate, and then you top with your cocktail sauce, and 1/4 cup of green onions and a half cup of crab meat as a garnish. Simple, easy, and it's good. Let's see if I can get my next one out there. Homemade nacho dip. Yep, we make this a lot too. Especially if you've got children around that want nachos all the time. This is a simple one. It doesn't have any of the hamburger in or anything. You can add the hamburger to it if you want. But we just use the simple one. 2 cups of butter, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, a cup of whole milk, and use whole milk because it works better. 6 ounces of medium cheddar cheese, about a cup and a half, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. And you put the butter in a saucepan and melt it. Then you add the flour. So you're making a white sauce to begin with. After your flour you've cooked out the flour taste, then you add your milk. and you cook um, until it's thickened, and then you start adding your cheese. Add a little bit of cheese at a time. Um, take your butter and your milk and stuff off your white sauce off the stove. Otherwise, it's going to continue to thicken on you. So, and then you add your uh, cheese a little bit at a time, and then you make sure it's melted before you add your next one. It may be that you have to put this on a very, very low heat in order to melt the cheese. You can do that, but watch out so you don't scorch the white sauce, or you don't really thicken it big. Okay, and then after you get that done, you add all your spices, and your spices are to taste. It depends on what your desired taste is. All right, another one, slow cooker chicken dip. This is another one that's really easy. You have a cup of cream cheese softened, 2 cups of refried beans, a cup of sour cream, a cup of cheddar cheese that's shredded, plus another cup. So you need 2 cups of shredded cheese. You got chicken that is shredded, 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning, tablespoon of chili powder, and a half teaspoon of smoked paprika. You put the cream cheese in the bottom of a slow cooker, the refried beans over that, add your sour cream and your cheddar cheese, and you mix it. Add your chicken into it and mix it. Add your seasonings and mix, and then you cook on low for an hour and a half. After an hour and a half, you take a cup of cheddar cheese and you pour it on top of the dip. Cover it again and cook until the cheese is melted. That is also another simple one that can be done ahead of time. And you just put it in your slow cooker and you forget about it, okay? That's all there is to it. I'm going to go to a couple dressing mixes. Simply because I use these mixes all the time, and I don't always use these on salads. I will use them as a marinade or something like that. Even on potatoes, okay? Depending on my tasting. Catalina Dressing, 1/2 cup red wine vinegar, 1/3 cup of ketchup, 1/4 cup of honey, 1 teaspoon of worcestershire sauce. Yeah, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and a 1/2 cup of oil. Any kind of vegetable oil that has no taste. Excuse me. Boil the vinegar, the ketchup, honey, worcestershire sauce, paprika, and onion powder into a blender. And you cover and pulse and put until it's pureed. You open your vent in your blender and you slowly drizzle the oil into the blender until it's completely incorporated. Place in an airtight container and store in your refrigerator for 1 month. I love this kind of salad dressing. I use it all the time, but like I said, not on salads generally. All right, and this one is another good one I use. This one, and you're going to think it's strange, but I didn't like spinach before, and this one I'll use on spinach anytime, or I will have it on boiled potatoes. And yes, they just fine on boiled potatoes. You can think out of the box here. You're going to have to, if worst comes to worst. You're not going to be able to get all the things you need. And so you're going to have to think out of the box. You're going to have to think of how you're going to use this stuff or what you're going to substitute instead. So this one is a simple one. 5 slices of bacon, cut up and fried. You cool it, but you save your drippings. Got 3 eggs, salt and pepper to taste, 1/2 cup sugar, 1/2 cup vinegar, it can be white or apple cider, and 3/4 cup water. You whisk the eggs, the salt, the pepper, and the sugar together. Add your vinegar and your water. And then you put the mixture in a saucepan, add your bacon and your drippings, and you stir constantly over medium heat until the mixture comes to a boil. Reduce heat and simmer until the mixture reaches a desired consistency. And then you serve with dandelion greens, spinach, mixed greens, or boiled potatoes. Generally do it while it's warm, and it tastes just great. All right, that's it for the day. God bless you. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.